Hi, it's Nørgaard. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about my experience with getting cheek fillers. And as always, I did film this makeup look. It will be up later. So yeah, on to the talk about cheekbone or cheek fillers. So let me first of all show you guys my face. So I got a little over 1 milliliter of Juvederm. I believe it was Juvederm anyways. I'm almost positive it was Juvederm. And I got it injected mainly right here, but also up on the cheekbones. And I got more filler in this side, my right side of my face, than my left side. So I got it done on the 8th of March. So it has been a little over a week, and let me just say right off the bat, I'm so happy with it. So to most other people than myself, the results are going to be very, very invisible. I might look slightly enhanced, but like the biggest difference is one I can only see. I can really tell a difference. It has made such a huge difference in my face and in the symmetry of my face, and it has just improved the right side of my face tremendously. So anyways, before I get too carried away, I'm going to roll back, start from the beginning. I have been thinking about getting filler for a year and a half, I would say. In the summer of 2016 was when I finally started to feel like, okay, this is something I want to do. So I went to the doctor who did the filler on me, and I was interested in getting under eye fillers. I am very hollow in my under eye area, as you can probably tell, and it has been bothering me for years. I also have a bit of a saggy look to my face, especially the right side of my face. So I hope you guys can tell. I have like the line right here, like the cheek line, and then I have the line here from my lips, and it kind of sags down my face a little bit. I also do have it on the left side of my face, but not as much. So I also had some sagging underneath my eyes. I still have a little bit of it, but it has been improved so much. So anyways, I would have a little bit of sagging here and over here, and I don't know what that is actually called. I'm sure it has like a medical term. I don't know what that is. A celebrity who also has it in a more severe, more severe than I do, is Al Capone. Is that his name? Al Pacino? Let me look it up. It's the guy from Scarface. I think his name is Al Pacino, right? I don't know. Let me look it up. Yeah, his name is Al Pacino. And if you see him in Scarface, he has that kind of sagging underneath his eyes. That's the same thing that I still have a little bit and had more of before I got the filler done. So when I wanted the under eye filler, my plastic surgeon, he recommended that I would get filler in the cheeks instead of underneath the eyes, because he thought that would be the most profitable, like that would make the biggest difference. It has really lifted, especially this side, it has just lifted it up and made it a lot less saggy. And I think because I do have my acne scars over here, I have the most acne scars over here, this side can just tend to look pretty worn. That's how I view it anyways. I think it looks pretty worn and pretty, like, it looks too old for how old I am. I'm 22 and I thought it did not look 22. So that was the great thing it did to this side of my face. And then to this side of my face, it kind of raised the cheek and the cheekbone, which makes this side protrude a little bit more when I'm turned to the right, like this. So that is basically why I got the injection done. Yeah, I have not been pleased with this right side of my face for so long. I've just not liked how it looked. I always turn this side to the camera, to people, whenever I'm doing anything where people are going to be looking at my face, I turn this way because this is my good side and this is my witch side. I mean, I still don't love this side of my face, but I like it so much more. So yeah, that's why I got cheek fillers. I went in to get under eye fillers and I walked out. Well, I didn't walk out. I went into a consultation. Then I went home. Then later I came back. A few days later I came back and got it done. But you know, I went in to get under eye fillers and I came out getting cheek fillers. I might go back and get a little more in my cheekbones. I'm also thinking about getting a little bit of filler in my forehead. I'm not sure you can tell right now, but I don't really get wrinkles on my forehead, but I get kind of like a bump. It's hard to describe and it's not very noticeable. So some of you are probably going to think I'm crazy, but I might insert a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically my forehead is not as smooth as I would like it to be. And also, as I talked about before, I do have this sagging around the lips that I would like to do something about. But of course, I'm going to talk to my doctor and hear what he has to say and what he think might be a good idea and what might not be such a good idea. So let me give you some facts about this procedure. So the treatment cost me 1,900 DKK, which is the Danish currency. It's about a little more than $300. For me, that's a really reasonable price. My doctor told me it's supposed to last for a year. How long it lasts is really a personal thing. It depends on your age, your lifestyle, you know, a lot of different things. I think the procedure took about 20 minutes and then I had the consultation, which took 15 minutes. So it was a super quick procedure. I did not get any numbing cream on my face. I did not take any painkillers. I just went in there, got it done, went home, and it did hurt a tiny bit. I would say a 2 out of 10 on the pain scale. It was not bad at all. I have 3 tattoos and all of them have hurt more than getting this done. And I was injected about 20 times, I would say. And I was injected more times over here because I got more filler over here. And as far as the side effects, I barely had any side effects. When I got it done, I was bleeding a little bit on this side of my face. I could feel the blood, like a little blood droop down my face. It felt like crying because, you know, you get that feeling when it like runs down your cheek. That was how it felt, but it was blood and not a tear. It also hurt more over here. That might have been because I got it done more times, like I got injected more times over here. And my theory is that it might have hurt a bit more over here because I have more acne scars over here. So my skin is not in as good condition over here as it is over here. The pain afterwards, it felt very tight and it almost felt like a headache on my cheekbones. I did not get any bruising whatsoever, and I also didn't really have any swelling. I had very minimal swelling, and I probably would never get actual plastic surgery on my face. It's a very big and very complex thing to get plastic surgery. With filler, it's just so easy, it's quick. There's no downtime, and you know, the little swelling or marks, you know, little bruises you get, if you do get them, they go away quickly, and they're not something you have to be bedridden to handle. I got it done about 5 o'clock, and then the next morning I had a presentation at uni, and you know, my face was ready. It looked totally fine, totally normal. And actually a lot of people have not been able to tell that I have gotten it done. After I got it done at 5, I went to see my parents at about 7 that night. so just a few hours after I got it done, and they didn't even notice. And my parents are used to seeing me, you know, several times a week, and they didn't notice before I told them. I was sitting there like, can you tell something different about my face? And they just had no idea. It's just so subtle. And actually they have a poster at the plastic surgery place that I went, and it says, everyone will notice, no one will know. And I think that's very true. It really just enhances your face. And yeah, I've had absolutely no problems after getting it done. After that initial pain I felt the first few hours after getting it done, I've had no problems with it whatsoever. It has just been such an amazing experience, and that is also why I want to make this video and talk to you guys about it, because I feel like it is getting more talked about. It's less taboo, and it's something you can talk about nowadays, but I still feel like a lot of people don't talk about it if they get it done. It's kind of like a secret, and you can definitely keep it a secret if you don't want to tell anyone. But yeah, I just think it's just a positive experience. I just want to share it with everyone, and I just keep on referring to my face as my new face. I'm just so extra. I'm sure I'm bothering some people with all my talk about it. I'm just so happy. And I also just want to mention that oftentimes, especially with celebrities, if you see that look like the face kind of changing, but you can't really put your finger on what exactly has changed. It's not like, you know, the nose is suddenly like it goes from this to this or something like that. If it's not something like that, chances are they have either had Botox or filler or both. And I don't hear a lot of celebrities talk about it. For instance, let's take Kim K. It's pretty clear to me that her face has definitely changed throughout the years. And I think it's not just, you know, aging or exercise or whatever. I think she has had a little bit of filler done, but she has never admitted to it. She has never talked about it. I remember going to the masterclass in New York last summer, and Kim Kardashian was the model, and she was asked about under-eye fillers, and she just kind of, you know, she avoided answering the question, and she started talking about lasers instead. That's just so peculiar to me. And I know if Kim Kardashian doesn't want to talk about it, that's her choice. She doesn't owe it to anyone to admit to her cosmetic enhancements at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that oftentimes, you know, I didn't know that this was even possible until a few years ago, and I didn't know about it because nobody talked about it. I was just like, damn, how come that this person or that person or this celebrity or that celebrity has got this massive glow up? Like, what did they do? Like, how can I get that glow up? And I just had no idea about this whole world of fillers and Botox, and you know, you can get the kind of laser fat removal underneath your chin. So when I found out about fillers and Botox and what it can do to the face, I was just like, phew, mind blown. So I'm also not doing this video to promote fillers or whatever. I'm doing it to share my experience because I've had such a pleasant experience, and I want to talk about it, and I want to share it with you guys. Because it's something that has changed my life, truly. So I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say and understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just so incredibly pleased. I think it's just incredible what you can do nowadays. So yeah, I'm just doing this video to share this experience with you guys. So that if you see my face changing, or if you think I look a little bit different and you're like, what has changed about you? It's not because I started lifting weights or because it's that time of the month. It is actually because I got a procedure done. So yeah, I better shut up now because I could go on and on and on and on and on about this because I'm so pleased. But I'm going to cut it now. I have done enough talking. So if you have any questions that I did not answer in the video, leave them down below in the comment section and I will get back to you. I will be on my toes trying to answer you guys' comments on this video. I just spit. But yeah, I will be ready to answer your comments if you have any about the cheek fillers. So yeah, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have 2 new makeup tutorials with my new cheeks coming very soon. I have already filmed them. I just need to edit and upload them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful or informative or just entertaining to watch. So that is all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. So take care and bye bye.